Hi everybody, welcome back to Octavia's Insight. Tonight we're going to review the air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the week of October 25th. This will be in reference to what you need to know for the week, what challenges you may be facing, any messages that you need to know and hear about. And again, this is for October 25th, for the week of October 25th. Please let me know if it resonates. And also don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Okay, starting off with Gemini. Gemini, I have for you okay, this is interesting. You may be there's a couple of things going on. There may be some kind of legal situation, if not you, with another person, a mother, a single mother, a mother figure, even potentially a widow, that it has to do with some sort of money that is supposed to be either received from you or you are supposed to receive some funds. Here's the thing. If it is a legal situation, like you're trying to find counsel, you might have to make a decision between two. And really, I think the decision is going to boil down to who you could afford, who you would be able to pay. If it is in reference to children, then, and there is some sort of like child support situation going on, again, you're either giving or you will be receiving, depending on who is taking care of the children, male or female. The other thing I want to mention is that there may be, like, you have permission to move forward with a female who wants to relocate north from where you are. For example, if you're in Florida or you're in the Caribbeans and you want to move, like, let's say to New York, because this is what I consider my New York card. This kind of says to me, do not make a decision yet. This is not the time to make that decision because of money. All right. The other thing I'm seeing here is that there may be a trip you need to go to because someone may have passed away. So Gemini, there's a lot of air and water in these cards. You have your swords, you have these three cards in water, and at the end of the day, there'll be some form of stability. If you are feeling really kind of airy, like airhead, or very emotional, one of the advice is for you to get grounded by getting your hands dirty through gardening or through walking through a garden or walking barefoot on earth, feeling the grass under your feet. So if you're feeling a little bit unstable at the moment, maybe very emotional, this is kind of giving you an advice as to how to ground yourself, like focus on grounding yourself. If you are supposed to take action or travel somewhere, but you've been kind of putting it off because of funds, this kind of tells me that you not to spend anything, especially for traveling, if you're not sure if you can go. Okay, so try to be more rational than spontaneous when it comes to making decisions, because You may have this burning sensation to do something right now, but you're not really sure what that thing is that you have to do right now is. So that's why you kind of have to step back. If you're in your head about these thoughts with these many swords, I would say organize your thoughts by writing it down and before moving on. And then also look at your budget, what you can and cannot afford. All right, Gemini, that's all I have for you. Moving now towards another thing I want to say about your cards, Gemini, is that don't make decisions with your heart because you're passionate or you're feeling in love or you're feeling very emotional about something. Use more your head than your heart, okay? That's why they kind of want you to be grounded. All right, now moving on to Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. What I have for the week of October 25th. Hopefully we have some good things for you. Let's see what challenges you may have, any advice, anything you need to know for the week of October 25th. Okay, we're showing a little bit signs of procrastination here. Libra, yeah, you have to make a decision and cut what doesn't work for you. If you find that you give more than you receive or you're receiving more than you give, that's an imbalance. You need to make that right across the way. Make sure that you're coming from a place of high integrity. Because let's put it this way. If you don't do the right thing, the universe will make sure that you are forced to do the right thing. Okay? Because you're a Libra, it is also a good idea that you share your ideas or you brainstorm with a counterpart, a friend, or someone that you trust before making any decisions. Here is the card that's kind of showing me like you're very gifted, but you procrastinate potentially because of the people around you. I don't know which one you could be in, but if you're taking from others in a very dishonorable, dishonest way, you need to check that, because if you're not doing right by others, you will have an experience that will make you do the right thing, okay? With the King of Swords, there may be a father figure that could be, or even an individual in your life who is very sharp with the words. They speak the truth, but they just don't know how to like deliver it where you can receive it. And because you don't want to receive what they're delivering, you rather just not do anything. And that's not really a good place for you to be in. You may want to also change how you speak with people or what you do for people and the reason why you do things for people. Come from a position of service, meaning from your heart, from a good place, from a good intention, and not because you're expecting something back. Be very careful that you're not manipulating situations or people so you can get what you want out of it, because that has to change. There's something in your life that needs like a total makeover, okay? And it could be with relationships, but it could be relationships at work or even relationships with a father figure, a relationship with how you view like a committed relationship, how you view your romantic relationship. Maybe that's what needs to change, but there's a definite makeover that is required at this time, and really is probably not the time for action, but time to communicate, to open your heart, to open your mouth, to have that conversation with God and asking him, okay, if I'm not getting what I'm asking for, potentially one, it's not the right thing for you to ask, or two, it's not the right time for you to receive it. So kind of reevaluate things. Use your head and not your emotions when coming to a decision as to your next steps. All right, Libra, please let me know how that resonates, and let me know if you make any changes, or you found yourself making any life changing, thoughts, moves that really is going to make your life completely different. All right, moving on to my Aquarius friends. Closing this up for the week of October 25th for all my air signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, what's coming up for you, what you need to know, what advice we have here. All right. This is interesting. I feel like these cards are kind of pointing to a very spiritual, almost reminiscent of a parent or parents, and kind of like going back to a time and a place where you were trying to be like trying to bond with your parents. It could be a mother or a father. Or you might find that you feel a split. Probably you have more of a relationship with the mother than the father. And maybe as an adult, male or female, you're kind of thinking about that and kind of letting go. I feel like you're trying to let go of the past, because you kind of spiritually know that in order for you to move forward, you have to work on the fact that you don't trust others. You don't trust where they're coming from, or what's in it for them kind of mentality. So you're keeping an eye around things, and you're not really fully committing to either opportunities, or fully committing to working with others, because you just don't trust the plan, or you don't trust them, or you don't trust the situation at hand. But look back at either a past relationship, and it could be with the relationships you had with your mother or with your father, and kind of look into what about that made you mistrust other people in your life, and makes it difficult for you to be consistent in relationship with others. You have a bright future if you're thinking of moving forward in a new career, but I feel like there's mistrust, even mistrust about your own decisions, your own thoughts, your own skills, your own abilities. And this could be a detriment to you. So this week, Aquarius, do yourself a favor. Take the high road. By that I mean, rather than looking back, put yourself in a position of looking down, like being an observer of you, being an observer of what it is that you are trying to fight and gain, and create your destiny. Like, look down upon yourself and visualize how this potential new freedom or potential new job opportunity or a potential something that's going to bring you income. Look at it from a different point of view rather than looking behind you. Look not even to the future. Look from above. Look as an observer. Like you're looking down at yourself and at the situation, and play that situation in different ways to see how, in one of those ways you're going to see the ending. Make sure that you write your own story, okay? Make sure that as you're observing it, that you can see a beautiful ending. Because that, I think, is what you need to move ahead, is to be able to visualize what that future can look like instead of looking behind. All right, Aquarius, I hope this resonates. If it does, please let me know how. Until then, until the next time, have a wonderful week. Bye for now.